In this video, we're going to look at our first lesson with Google Forms. And that is going to start our Unit 6 lesson, and that will be Lesson 6.3, Creating a Survey for a Pet Grooming Store. So sometimes businesses have surveys and they give them to their customers so that they can get feedback, and the feedback they use to either improve their service and also not only to improve their business, but also to get feedback on other items such as maybe products that they are using or products that they would like them to use. Also different types of cuts for dogs. So let's get started by going into Google Forms. So we'll click here and you're going to go into the drive because we're going to get a template for this one. So we're going to go to New and we're going to go to Google Forms, and then we're going to come over here and we're going to go from a template. And once you get into this section here, we're going to leave the West Ottawa School templates and go to General. And we're going to slide down and we are going to choose the work section, customer feedback. Now when it opens, we want to go and change some things with our Google form. This does not relate to a pet scene. So we want to first change this banner going across. To design one, we have to remember that this right here, our banner, is only the size of 800 by 200 pixels. So what we need to do now is to go and create that. So what we will do is you will leave Google Forms and you're going to go into New and you're going to come down and you're going to go to Google Drawing. In Google Drawing, the first thing you're going to do is you're going to change the page setup to custom, and you're going to change the inches to pixel. This is where you'll go and change the amounts to the amounts that you see on the screen. Once you have this in, this is the size of your banner. Now we're going to go and insert an image just like we did from the programs prior. We're going to search the web, and what I would like you guys to type in here is I want you to type in pet collage. Once you put pet collage, okay, once you've typed in pet collage, you're going to go and click, and we want to look for an image that includes all of the animals. So I'm going to click on this one here and click insert. And then next we want to go and drag this to 50%. And this will allow us to see all of the document that we're going to be editing. So we're going to take this one down to the edge of it, just like that. I'm going to bring it up just like this and down just the same. And then over to the other side. Now once you have this in, we need to call this something. So we're going to call this pet. Once you have that done, we need to export it. To do that, we need to come down and choose download. And we're going to click on JPEG. You want to make this a JPEG, you want to download this just like I did here, and you want to place it into your drive. Now, your step is going to be a little bit different than mine. I'm going to come back to this point here, and I'm going to go to edit this image. And to edit this, we're going to customize the theme. And we're going to come down here where it says image upload. And we're going to upload our photo. And we're going to browse the computer. And the one that I want is this one here. And I'm going to go ahead and place that in just like that. Now once it goes in, it will change this background, which is fine. And what we're going to put here is the next item, which is going to be customer feedback pet grooming. We're going to keep this information down here below the same. And the next item we're going to change. And the first question we're going to ask is, how long did your grooming appointment take today? And we are just going to go ahead and fill in some questions here that are going to be multiple choice. The first one is going to be 1 hour. Second one is going to be 1 hour. And a half. The second one we're going to fill in for 2 hours, and the third one and the last one we're going to do 2 hours and a half. And then once you have them all filled in like I do here, these should be your options. Now we're going to go ahead and add a new question. So we just click on this, and that will add another question for us. And in this question, we're going to ask them what shampoo was requested. And then place in these items. And then the items that you'll place in are these down here below. And then we're going to add another set of questions. And then the next question is going to be this one here. I'll allow you guys to look at that. Next, we're going to add another question. And then the next set of questions are this. And we're going to add another set as well. The next item is we are going to ask the customer who their pet normally sees. So we have an idea of who is taking care of the pet. And then we're going to go ahead and add another question. The next question is going to be this one. And then we're going to add another question. And then the next question that we're going to ask is going to be this one here. And this will be our last question that we ask. Now, what is nice about this is that we can send this out digitally. So to do this, we are going to go to Settings. We are not going to make this a quiz. If we did, we would have this on, but we are not going to make it a quiz. Manage how the responses are collected and protected. If we click on this, collect an email, we are not going to collect their email because we want this to be so there is no bias in their response and that it is anonymous. We're going to allow them to edit in case they do not like their response the first time so they can change it. We're also going to restrict users to the West Ottawa website. We can turn that off. And then the rest of it we're going to keep the same. We'll go back to our questions. And then to send this survey, all you have to do is click on Send. And you're going to click on this item here. You're not going to collect your email addresses. You're going to shorten this just like this, and then you're going to copy the link. What I would like you to do then is I want you to open a Google Doc. And in your Google Doc, you're going to type in just like that. Show me your link to your Google form. And in the top of here, you're going to say Pet Groomers Form. And that will be for 6.3.